Sorry, I'm just looking at Reddit here real quick. Okay, sorry. Let's see. We have so many of these planets to go over. Ooh. I don't know if I want to do all of the planets. I wanted to do the gas giants. Yeah, we could go here. Why not? Schrodinger VIII-d does seem pretty decent. What was I gonna say? Oh, sorry, I was talking about Star Citizen last episode, and now I'm like, I just want it to be a thing. I have, like, well, I also mentioned I was going to talk about Fallout 4. I also have, like, my sister's getting married. Her fiance's parents are coming to visit in the very near future. Me and my parents have to tidy up the house, I guess, and good God, let it be known, if they see this video, the fiance's parents, hello, future in-laws, which I don't know, like, I mean, I think, like, in-laws is the correct term, and it feels so weird, because it's, like, I mean, I get, like, they're more, like, I mean, I guess, what, would it be, like, more like cousins once removed? Right? Where it's, like a generational difference, because it's not like they're, it'd be weird to say that they're, like, my parents, or parent-in-laws. That just, I don't know, that just seems strange. Maybe I just haven't considered the whole thing. Anyway. Yeah, let them know. God, yeah, no, there was we're terrible at maintaining the backyard, good God. And, my mom and dad are going to be very proud, showing off. I mean, it's probably not going to be, well, it's not going to be all the work I did. Because if it is all the work I did, I'm, man, that'd be really sad. We've just begun cleaning everything up, so, you know, although, in all fairness, like, I was like, oh, my dad's like, oh, you gotta fill the green can, and then, yeah, and then, I'm also getting the neighbor has an extra green can, we're gonna fill that too. And, he literally, oh my God, dude, he literally was like, hey, I was out there, filled our can, was like halfway through the neighbor's can, he comes in, he's like, hey, tell the neighbor to ask our neighbor to get the second can. I'm like, what are you talking about? This is insane. We only need the extra one. He's like, no, we got a lot of stuff to do, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? And then he came back because, like, he went around, like, the other side of the house, and then I guess saw that, you know, there was the can that was half full. He's like, oh God, I'm sorry, no, you're fine. Good Lord. Presuming the situation is, and I mean, I guess, I don't know, in all fairness, I did say, like, no, I think one is good, as in one extra can, but I did not say, oh, as in one extra can. And I naturally assumed he meant getting another one from the neighbor, because that's how he had phrased it. It's a whole thing. What was I gonna say? What else? What else? Wasn't there like a bunch of those filters? Oh, okay. So, unfortunately, that's like all I can really say about that. That's all there really is to say about the cleaning around. Oh my god! And you know what? No, the flooring that like was not my idea, but like I got roped into doing, and have had a little bit of more pushback. Or I've pushed back a little bit, like, this was never my idea. Like, if this is your idea, you do it. You know? Like, cause like, I mean, genuinely, like, if I don't know, if I had moved out, at any point, yeah, I mean, just none of this would have happened. I'm pretty confident, like, yeah. So, you know, that's a whole thing. What else? What else? Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, the flooring, though. Yeah, no, there's, like, patches. I mean, I could have done a better job. I'm not a professional floor layer. I probably just could have done a better job. I mean, one of the thing is, like, my dad was like, literally, hey, don't take the baseboard off if you don't have to. But it's like, the entire reason the baseboard is there, and I could be wrong, but the entire reason the baseboard's there is to cover the gap between the wall and the floor. And, like, yeah, not taking it off was a dumb fucking thing. That, no, obviously we should have taken off all the fucking baseboard. And now we're gonna pay for it, and now I'm paying for it with my time, because somebody didn't know what the fuck they were telling me to do. So, that's a whole thing. Anyways, I did a few patches here and there, and I'm like, oh my god, this is fucking terrible. Just hire professionals. And it's like, well, professionals are probably gonna tear up the entire floor and redo the entire thing. We don't have time for that. It's like, well, shit. What the fuck is happening? Anyway. Fallout 4. Fallout 4, I am... I think I only need, like, a couple more mods to, like, complete my modded Fallout 4 thing before I start recording. And it's just, like, a level cap. Because I think I'm at, like, level 65 or 66 right now in my, like, personal playthrough that's sometimes getting streamed. And yeah, I'm just like running into a few enemies who are just like bullet spongy messes, and I just need to do a little bit of looking around and seeing if things, how best to handle that. But yeah, I'm really trying to debate how best to handle a Let's Play, because, I mean, I know that... Well, I know that I'm gonna be, you know, like, the Minutemen is gonna be my faction. Also, I'm sorry, I'm rambling so much. When I fucking hit M, I want to fucking go somewhere. Nothing in the goddamn sea. That's amazing. Oh, you know, I'm also a little bit terrified that my grandfather is now watching one of my videos. Sorry. I want to try and not swear as much. I don't think I swear too much unless I get particularly heated about something. Which, I don't know, well, I think is the appropriate, well, I don't know, swearing is whatever, it's words. What was I gonna say? But yeah, Fallout 4, I don't know how much I want to do. Well, I mean, I think I want to do a full thing with the Brotherhood. I want to do I would like to, I guess, probably try and get all of the get as many of the outposts, built as possible. But it's just like, what's the best way to do it? How do I balance things? Do I do the entire main quest and then do the settlement building? Do I do like just full settlement building and then start doing quests? What's like main quests versus side quests, especially when it comes to like vanilla quests versus modded. So I'm still thinking about that. My current thought is that I want to build some stuff up, build some stuff up, discover places, do a few quests, get leveled up to like level 15, and then start doing sim settlements. I don't think I want to do like, do I want to have the Brotherhood present? Do I want to have the Brotherhood present before I like get to Sim Settlement Chapter 2, which is like you have your own HQ. There's a whole raid on thing, and you get, the any factions you're allied with. That's a whole thing, and like, yeah, so there's a whole balance, and of course, like, again, the side quests, and not just side quests, but like, DLCs. I was like, I mean, what about like Automaton, the Mechanist quest, like that is, I mean, would be pretty beneficial. And of course, like Nuka World, I mean, what if I did a Nuka World, did the whole Raider thing, and then became, did all this raiding, completely raided the Commonwealth, then came back with the Minutemen and cleared everything out. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's like, it's weird, and you can like kind of just double dip freely, and it's like, oh, you're a terrible person or whatever. You're helping the Raiders. Oh, you're helping the Minuteman, you goody two shoes. But it's like, they don't actually care. You can just mix match between the two and play both sides, like Palpatine or something, without having to without any of the political intrigue. Yeah. So that's, that's fun. Oh, but I will say, I do have, there's a bunch of mods. There's one mod in particular that has like a scooter, and it's like the most, like, it's not, as far as I know, it's an original creation. By creation, I don't mean a paid mod, I mean a thing, an original design for like a Fallout style scooter, and it's just like, it's like a I mean, like, if you look up, like, electric Super Cub or EV conversion Super Cub, Honda Super Cub, that's like an underbone motorcycle. It has, but like the EV conversions, sometimes they replace the engine. They just take the engine off. They don't even put a battery there. They put a battery where the gas tank was, which, like, surface area wise is much smaller. I would not do that personally, but it's just like this really minimalist thing, and it's just like, it looks kind of empty and blah when it's done as a Super Cub conversion thing. I can't remember. I want to say it's like, but yeah, just look up, like, I don't know what it's called, so I would say if you're interested, look up, go to Fallout 4 Nexus. That's where I get all my mods. With few exceptions on, the Creation Club thing. But yeah, look up motorcycle, look up scooter, vehicle. There are a lot of good things. There are some drivable vehicles, which is fun, except that they just don't really make a lot of sense, and I kind of actually prefer just walking. To be completely honest with you. I guess, I know, surprise, surprise, but like, oh, yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, the vehicles need to be a sort of pride and joy thing, right? Because, like, I don't care about the ground vehicle that I have, right? But I do have to use the spaceship in Starfield, to get around. And in thinking about it, in my Fallout New America idea where you have vehicles and it's a huge open world, I mean, you don't need to have a vehicle to get around, and I'm the kind of dumbass who, like, yeah, if you don't need to do something for convenience, then maybe you don't. But, equal chance that, yeah, like, if there's a motorcycle that you can build, I would build it for the sake of it. But, and I mean, vehicles would and could have their own thing. There is a mod, actually, I saw that was, and I just wanted to get that thing before I, ended the video. So I don't know why I went into third person to shoot. Well, I kind of know. Wait, Q is... Oh, well, I'm sorry. I'm so used to Fallout with VATS. Good lord. Let's find another enemy to shoot. What was I... Oh, shit. What was I gonna say? I do really hope... I would love vehicles to be in Fallout. They have to be rare. They have to be rare. They have to be rare and not just everywhere. Like power armor kind of it. And power armor in Fallout 4 isn't too bad. But it is kind of silly at the same time. I think my biggest problem with Fallout 4 really is just like the leveling and the balance and everything. Like the way that weapons are balanced. I mean, like, I get it that I like the fact that you have to go and loot and loot stuff to make better crafting material or to craft better weapons and all that. I don't hate that. But I do kind of hate, like, I guess I'd rather have weapons that don't really grow that much. They don't really grow that much, but you do need to keep looting materials to repair them. I do kind of like that a little bit more. The idea of that, where like, and like, okay, if I have a pistol that does 20 damage, sure, maybe with perks and with, you know, certain crafted things, I can get that, you know, damage from 20 to 40 or something, but, like, it should not exceed 100%, unless it's, like, you know, insane, right? 100% more of the baseline, and it shouldn't go below 50% of the baseline, I think. Basically, the way that Fallout New Vegas handled the balance was, like, definitely a thing. And, I would like to see, because, I don't know. I'm just thinking about, like, armor and everything, and I'm like, I can't imagine the things I was in before, like, I don't know. I really like the idea of how Fallout New Vegas' armor works. I don't know exactly, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure, like, there's damage threshold and there's damage resistance. I don't know, but I believe the damage threshold is, like, if it's a DT of 20, and your pistol does 19 damage, let's say it does 20 damage, you get hit with that, and the damage doesn't go through because it completely blocks the damage. If it's 21 damage, then you would take 1 damage because it, you know, took all of that. And at that point, I don't know if the percent is applied before or after. I assume after. And of course, if you have damage resistance of 50, you know, and no armor, then it just does, you know, obviously it's gonna just block that 21 damage into 11 or maybe 10.5, who knows. I don't know if I have 1,500 meters worth of conversation to have, but sure, we can try it. Yeah, that's the main thing. I can definitely talk more about Fallout 4, the experiences and situations I've been in. I'm pretty sure, anyway. But yeah, let's see. Okay, so the leveling thing has been a little bit of an issue. One thing I want is to be able to... Well, for one thing, I want companions... I want settlers to be non-essential. I want there to be consequences to my actions of not being able to protect a settlement. That's... I don't know, I don't think that's super crazy. And I'm playing in, like, survival, but it's modded in such a way. I don't know, I think I might be, like... Basically, it's survival in terms of, like... I have to eat, and I have to sleep, and there's, like... I can get ill. But, I can fast travel, I can quick save, regular save. And there's some of those things I can turn off, and I would like to, but also I get stuck a lot. And part of that might be, yeah, settlers should absolutely be essential. I don't know why they're not. Companions, I can understand why they would be essential and non-killable, for the layman. But, yeah. I also have a mod that... Well, I have the, like, personal bodyguard mod. I kind of want to use that and basically have this role play it out as I am some random dude, and then I have this personal bodyguard, and quote-unquote, who is... who is supposed to be Nate / Nora, who's supposed to be the player, and it's just I am accompanying the main protagonist. I kind of like that angle a little bit more, but I don't know if I'm gonna really care that much. It's kind of an important thing to me, but at the same time, it's really isn't that big of a deal. In terms of let's take it slow. Let's take it slow. But yeah. Oh yeah, I also have a, those guys are unkillable, but you also can't hit them with a stim pack when they're down, which is kind of strange. You also can only have one. You can have multiple, I haven't played around with it, but like, you have one, and then you have to spend an enormous amount of caps. Like, I would, in order to get a second one, and like, I would be cool with the idea of, hey, I only want one active at a time. I just want to build up these custom companions that look cool for the sake of having them, you know? I don't want to have my own private army. And if I do have my own private army, I want them to be non-essential. I want them to be killable, so it's going to be like a whole thing. Which, with the personal bodyguards, you can do. Set them to non-essential, actually, now that I think about it, but, you know. It also would be a pain to just have God knows how many that just have, you know, nothing. What was I gonna say? Oh, I also had a mod that added sharing and caring companions or something like that, where you can literally just recruit any NPC that will talk to you, but it got in the way of regular dialogue, so I would try and recruit a doctor at a settlement instead of getting medical services from them, or same thing with shopkeepers, so I couldn't do that. I don't have the dialogue changing mod, although I should look into it. I was like, no, there's no way that mod works, because it's like super old, but I have so many mods that do work and are super old, so. Long loading times. This is on an SSD. Wow, okay, I don't know what's going on. This is actually kind of concerning. Oh? Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, no, that was terrifying. So many times also with Fallout 4, I just have a random pull out a gun that I've never pulled out before, and then the game crashes, load back into the game, pull it out, and it's absolutely fine. It's like, what happened? The modded Fallout 4 has never been a clean, good experience. I just... Like, it's always felt like it's rough. Gameplay-wise, it's fine, FPS is fine, just, the menu, sometimes, literally every time I have to turn a mod on, I go into the load order, I turn it on, I exit, it's loading mods. Game crashes. And then I load Fallout 4 again, through the script extender, of course. And, it loaded, and I can play the game, so also that's fun. Till next time, have a good day, great day even. Chowskis.